how we are doing today. So I closed my two trades on gold this morning, some minutes ago. All right, and as you can see, we've crossed above our all-time high right here. Okay, so let me show you what I mean by that. This is 8 hours. Okay, as you can see, all right. So was it on? All right. So in April 8th, okay, right here, we had a new all-time high, which kind of crossed above coordinates 2431. Okay, so technically we had gold made a new all-time high around 2432 in April, okay, which is last month anyways. So, and since then, it was just this morning, okay, that gold was able to cross above it to 24 37 or 30 34 40 37 40, so to speak. Okay, I still don't know where it's going to stop. It might continue to go up. All right, so far we have a new all-time high, which is 2437, 3738, but I closed my trade at 2437, just at that area, and it was a very decent trade overall. Okay, it was a very decent trade. So now I have myself okay, go back to 1 hour. Okay, so now I have myself these. Okay, I have these two trades. This one actually closed at around 4%. Very good trade. Okay, you can see I was actually very patient with this particular trade. I waited a long time. I waited for like a week and a half. Yeah, it's around a week and a half. So right here, how many days was that? That's 6 days, yeah, so to speak, a week and a half. Okay, and this one actually lasted. I opened it on Thursday, and you know when I opened it anyways. So I opened it on Thursday and I closed it few minutes ago. Okay, so this now they're gone as we've already taken our profit. So the plan now is to look for another entry. So what is going to happen moving forward? As a matter of fact, anything can happen. And as you can see right here, gold is still quite bullish, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, if I wanted to continue to trail my stop, it would have made a lot of sense, right? Because the market is the market still looks like the bullish momentum might continue. Okay, it looks as if it's going to continue, but I don't want to be too greedy first, and secondly I don't want to be I would just want to take the money. I want to take the money off the table because we are at all-time high, and I think the panic in Middle East is starting to come up again. So that's gonna help gold thrive higher. You know, anything that happens in the Middle East that is not stable, it's gonna help gold thrive and jump so high for as long as possible. Okay. However, the same thing about we have a couple of news coming this week, and let me just say personally, I just want to close the trade. Okay, because it's already hit my target. I just want to trail, but then it's all time high. I don't want to be too impulsive, and you can see what happened the last time that the market made a new all time high, right here. Okay, the price dipped heavily. Okay, it just came down. Vroom. So if something like that happened to my trade, that would be very devastating, right? So I don't want to gamble it. I just want to close the trade and be done with it. So now we have to look for another trade. We have to look for another setup if possible. So it is very simple because number one, we have to continue to follow the momentum, the market momentum, the trend, the obvious trend, okay? So which is right here. We have to look for at least a pullback. Again, the same thing we anticipated here, okay? We have to look for it, a pullback back to 50% Fibonacci, okay, which is going to be around 2405. Okay, we have to wait to see the price retesting 2405, and not just that, also retesting this area, okay, this previously used resistance point. Okay, so this area exactly, as you can see right there, it was used as resistance before. use resistance, resistance, resistance. Okay, it almost got used as resistance here also, but I think that didn't quite play out the way he wanted to. Okay, it didn't quite touch it successfully, but it's still a weak resistance. All right, but it has been used successfully as resistance right here, right here, and right here. So it is obvious that this level, this one right here, is very important. And then coincidentally, it also falls at our 50% and 61% Fibonacci pullback or Fibonacci retracement level, which makes a perfect sense. The same thing that happened here, right here. Okay, resistance, resistance, and then support. Okay, then the market jump up. Also here, resistance, resistance, then support. The market jump up. So we can just look for the same thing here. So like I said, I like the market when it does something like this. Let me draw that again. I like the market when it does something like this. Okay, the previous resistance, use as support. Previous resistance, use as support. Market jump up. Previous resistance, use as support. Market jump up. That is how I like to trade. Okay, and I love to go on for that. And 65 to 60% of the time, the market does that. And the remaining 40%, the market ranges. So anytime I see something like that, I like to trade it. Okay, and see how I can trade and how I can make the best out of that trade. Okay, it's always about probability, it's always about patience and how far you can observe and spot a similar pattern or a similar movement in the market. It's just as simple as that. Especially that's technical analysis anyways. Okay, so moving forward, I want to see the price come all the way down to this zone. Okay, I wouldn't want to add 38.2% to it, but I won't shy away from it. Okay, I won't shy away from it, but I would really love to see it come all the way down to 50% area. Okay, that will be a place for me to look for buy setup. So it's gonna look like this: a pullback. Okay, now a pullback and then continuation. Okay, then we can target maybe 2500. All right, as the case may be, because gold doesn't look as if it's about to stop. It looks like it's about to keep running and breaking free from every all-time high, making new highs. It's just enjoying itself, which is something I would love to trade. Okay, so this is my plan on gold. Taking a short trade now might not be the best. Okay, the same thing some people might have done very long time ago, especially when the market was still running during the time it touched the all-time high. Some people were trying to short. Okay, and they just keep holding on to drawdowns upon drawdowns upon drawdowns, and it is excruciating. It's painful. Okay, why don't you just follow the trend? It is easier that way. Okay, and when the market is ready to sell, you can take a sell below here, right? Break below support, pull back, then you can take a sell. Okay, you can take a sell right here. Okay, the gold is still going to sell eventually at a point. Okay, but we need to see the build up first. It is not ready to start selling now. I don't think so. Okay, that's my own personal opinion anyways. I don't think it's ready to sell. We have to see some levels like this one, like this one. They have to be broken before we can start looking for short opportunity. Okay, if this level is broken, then you can start looking for short, because the moving average you actually would have started looking like this. Okay, so it is best to just follow the market momentum now, which looks very good to the upside. Okay, that is my plan. I'm just going to look for buy opportunity, and I'm going to update you as the market goes or as this unravels, which also you can follow. Okay, so we have a new all-time high at 2440. Okay, 2440.50. Okay, so to speak. So right now we have a new all-time high and gold is bouncing up. Gold is bouncing up. So I'm going to catch you later tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye for now.